Out with the old and in with the all-new Ducati Diavel V4 muscle cruiser, which is not only better looking than the Diavel 1260, but it has more horsepower with that Gran Turismo V4 engine that's derived from the same engine as the Panigale V4. It's lighter weight, exotic exhaust, all new LED lighting package, and larger 5-inch display with more features. Same awesome handling as a Diavel 1260, but much less maintenance and many more features. Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
Regardless of the bike you're riding, make sure you're wearing the gear. And I have links to my awesome gear like this airbag vest to help keep you safe out there on the streets. I never leave home without it. My favorite helmet, this is an ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet. Comes with an automatic tint shield. My gauntlet gloves, motovlog camera, jacket, boots, pants, all my gear. I include links in the description and comment section of this video. I used to own a Ducati X Diavel S, and that was one of the most fun bikes I've ever ridden. It had the power and acceleration of a sport bike, handled nearly as well as a sport bike, but yet it was comfortable like a cruiser and sounded amazing. Well, now Ducati has this all-new 2023 Diavel V4 muscle cruiser that comes in Ducati red and thrilling black. Do you think it looks better than the Diavel 1260? Leave a comment below. I think it looks way better than the Diavel 1260 and on par with the X Diavel. But this new Diavel V4 has more horsepower than the Diavel 1260. It's got this new V4 Gran Turismo engine, which is derived from the Desmosedici Stradale V4 from the Panigale, but detuned. This bike pumps out 160 horsepower at 10,750 RPMs. That's 11 more horsepower than the Diavel 1260, but it has 2 pounds-feet less of torque. It has 93 pounds-feet of torque at 7,500 RPMs, and it's less fuel efficient than the Diavel 1260. It's down 6 miles per gallon. It gets 36.8 miles per gallon, which is down from 42.8 miles per gallon for the Diavel 1260. But it does have an extended deactivation system, which shuts off the rear cylinder bank at stops and low speeds. And also, they put on a larger 5.3 gallon fuel tank, so you'll get 195 miles between fill-ups. By the way, this bike does 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. And I'm telling you guys, I own the X Diavel, and that thing was fun off the line.
Oh, baby. Oh, man. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Awesome bottom end grunt, and this bike has it as well. But the biggest change with this bike that's awesome to me is that it's cheaper to own because it requires less maintenance. 9,000 mile oil changes are every 2 years, but get this, you don't have to do a valve clearance check for 36,000 miles. That saves a lot of money and time. And check this out, it has an all-new lightweight aluminum monocoque frame that's fixed to the cylinder head, but the subframe still uses the traditional trellis, and it still has that awesome aluminum single-sided swing arm that shows off that gorgeous large 240 5-spoke alloy rear wheel that's from the X Diavel S, which I own. That's a gorgeous rear wheel. And also it has better ergonomics. The handlebar is set back 0.8 inches farther back compared to the Diavel 1260. And it has a slightly shorter wheelbase than the Diavel 1260. This bike has a 31.1 inch seat height, which is 0.4 inches taller than the Diavel 1260, but is still great for short riders. This new engine and chassis saves 28.7 pounds. The bike only weighs 520 pounds wet now. That's down from 549 pounds, which was on the Diavel 1260. And this new bike has an updated electronic rider aids package with 3 power modes and 4 ride modes that include sport, touring, urban, and wet. And these ride modes use different settings for power delivery, lean sensitive, traction control, cornering ABS, and wheelie control. And it comes with cruise control, launch control, and a 6-speed up and down quick shifter standard. And it has a hydraulically controlled slipper clutch. And this exhaust, which looks really cool and different, It's a stainless steel muffler with 4 exit pipes, but it has 2 catalytic converters. If I were to buy this bike, that would be the first thing I would change, is put on an aftermarket exhaust, which will save weight and make this bike sound really awesome. And as far as the suspension, it has a fully adjustable fork and shock. As far as the wheels, like I said earlier, it has the same 5-spoke alloy wheels from the Diavel S with that huge 240 by 45 rear tire. And it comes with Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3 tires standard. And I'll tell you, even though it has a wide 240 rear tire, man, it turns in the corners easy. I'm telling you guys, for a cruiser like this is the best handling cruiser you'll probably find on the market. And this bike has an all-new LED lighting system with this new double C-shaped daytime running light that looks really cool. And the tail light even has a large double C shape. And in some markets, it'll have integrated turn signals in that rear tail light as well. And this bike has a new awesome 5-inch TFT display that has Bluetooth connectivity where it connects to your phone. You'll see when phone calls are coming through, any text that you get. And it has turn-by-turn navigation as an accessory, so you don't even have to mount your phone on the bar of your bike anymore. You can keep it in your pocket and use the functions that you'll use your phone for through the screen of this bike. And as far as the brakes on this bike, it has awesome brakes, Brembo Stylema 4-piston monoblock calipers with the 330mm discs. And the rear is Brembo Stylema 2-piston caliper with a 265mm disc. And for those of you that would like to tour on this bike, they do offer accessories such as pannier bags. And if you have a passenger, you can add a backrest. This bike does come with a 24-month warranty, and like I said, it comes in Ducati Red or Thrilling Black. From my understanding, there's an additional cost for the Thrilling Black. I believe it's going to be $300. I'm not sure on that. And I believe the starting price is going to be $30,795. That's $6,600 more than the Diavel 1260S currently is. So I don't know, is it worth it or not? But it has cheaper maintenance with this bike. Like I said, 9,000 mile oil changes and 36,000 mile valve clearance checks. In my opinion, the pros and cons for this bike, the pros, less weight, 28 pounds less than the Diavel 1260. It looks much better in my opinion. I love those wheels that are from the Diavel. That looks awesome. Of course, like I said, it requires less maintenance on this bike. Better ergos. It has, like I said, the handlebars set back a little bit, so you're more upright seating position. That awesome 5-inch display that offers navigation, which I think it should come with it at that higher price, but they offer it as an accessory. Now, as far as cons, of course, the number one would be expense. But I'm not sure on the starting price. But if that is $30,795, then that is a huge con, $6,600 more than the Diavel 1260. And also another con is 2 pounds-feet less of torque. The extra $300 charge for the Thrilling Black, if that's what they're going to do. The extra charge for the navigation, I think, is ridiculous. Less fuel efficient, even though it shuts off 2 cylinders at stops and lower speeds, and yet it's 6 miles per gallon less fuel efficient than the Diavel 1260. Go figure. Also, will it sound as good as the that L-twin engine? I don't know. We'll see. The V4 sounds pretty cool on the Panigale.
Leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. That's why I do these videos, to help incite community discussion. Make sure to hit thumbs up. Really helps my channel when you do. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit that little bell symbol so you get notified of my new videos. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch you guys later. I'm having fun on my MT-07. Deuces.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.